Welcome back, everybody, to more Factorio with your host, PilotAir42. Right now, actually, right now, I want some circuits so that I can just do that. But right now, I'm going to automate. Get out of my way. Assemblers. We need this and that. Assembly 2s require assembly 1s, which don't require much. So I'm actually piggybacking off of here. And we're gonna say, well, you're gonna do one of those guys. Jobbies? When is it a jobby and when is it a guy? Continue our little pattern. So we want this as long. Oh, forgot to make passive provider. So as long as assembly 2 is less than. That's awfully high. Let's just keep it at 50 for now, because there's going to be enough on the belt. There's going to be enough on the belt so that we don't really have to worry about. Oh, look at that one power pole, so that we don't really have to worry about if we suddenly use 100. And probably the highest I'm ever going to be using is like 70, just because that's generally how many I can fit in a factory building. Speaking of which, during the break, oh, assembly machines, nice. During the break, I was able to finish upgrading this line. So now we have a full blue belt coming in. Well, we have up to a full blue belt coming in. So that's going at near full speed. Actually, we should. How many? We have some more to burn. Oh, and I figured out why I didn't have any of these Express Underground belts. Is because I had disconnected the lubricant. So you. Oh, beautiful. Can we? Okay, the output is more important. And you are output right there. How many more we got? 2. 1, 2. There we go. All right, that will increase. Missed one. That will increase how much we can take in. That's still no. You're pretty much moving. You're moving full tilt. You're not backed up at all. Good. Iron's still taking a bit to unload, probably because we don't actually have. We only have 2 stack inserters unloading. That's why. Because stack inserters are not expensive in the long run, but expensive when you only have 4 machines making circuits. So the question becomes, do I want to increase iron gear production or increase green circuit production? Because that's the bottleneck for everything else. Iron gears will let us have more blue belt. If we want more blue splitters, though, we need green circuits and advanced circuits. But I don't think we don't really have a splitter shortage right now. So I think we're gonna do these guys, iron gears. So in order to do that, autosave, I'm going to make a factory building, because we're gonna move it all into a factory building, and that will let us hide all of this ugliness. So the first question is, what is the throughput on a yellow belt? I'm looking it up right now. Basic. Ah. 13? 13 items per second on yellow. 40 items per second on express. Oh, no. Yeah. Sorry. Although this looks old, this information. Oh, there we go. 40 and... Okay. So we can get... So we have up to 40 items per second coming through. And how long does it take to make gears? And how much do we need? There we go. It takes half a second to make gears. And it requires 2 iron plate. So that requires 4 iron plate a second. So that's only 10 assemblers. At least it would be if we were using yellow assemblers. We're at 0.75 speed. So a quarter more. So like 15 assemblers. Let's do 16 assemblers. I want 16 assemblers. Give me 16 assemblers. No, no, no! I moved towards you, you fool! give me that. Give me that. Thank you. 16 assemblers should be enough, right? Well, 16 assemblers should take a full blue belt. If my math was correct. Which I don't pretend to say that my math is always correct. I'm pretty decent at math. At least when I was taking it in school, I was pretty decent at math. Up until the whole calculus bit. And then well, up until... Yeah. Up until multiple partial derivatives and nonsense. I just turned that around. Okay, our goal is in the top, out the top. 2. Let's just do... That's 4. If I split it into 4, will we end up using more or less blue belt? Because if I could do yellow belt if I split this belt 4 times. But I don't think I want to do that. I think just this is good. We have plenty of space. I really think we do have enough space. So here is our repeating element. Give me this, thank you. That should be our repeating element. So you go bye-byes. My worry is, let's see. If I do 8, that's half. That should be good. So that's all 16. 70. Yeesh. That's all 16. I'm going to deconstruct this though. Well, no. No. Okay. I need more blue belt. Actually, I can use upgrade planner. There we go. So that's gonna split that side. This, on the other hand, needs to be done that way. Okay, so here's our input, and then that's our input. Can immediately use these guys. Ah. Okay. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2 is 16. I doubled it. Okay. Well, that's going to significantly decrease the amount of belt I need for that. I still don't have any extra, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you place it on the far side, which means I want to do that. And that'll be good. So then we end up... No. I want to merge it ASAP to minimize the belt that we need. Oh, missed that. Click. Okay. So that will minimize the belt that we need. Right? What? Output, output. Yeah. Okay, you don't have to be blue. You don't have to be blue. There's no point in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8. Okay, let's do this math again. Let's see. We need 4 per second. 4 per second times 16 assemblers is what's 4 times 16? 4 times 16 is 64. Times 0.75 assembler speed is 48 items per second, which is a full blue belt. Right? Max throughput, items per game second. Express transport belt, 40. Beautiful. So we have a full blue belt ready as once we upgrade everything to blue belt. I just need more blue belt. Stand right here and get all the items. Cool. Cool beans. Guys, give me more. Awesome. My red circuit production is really low. Where am I making red circuits? Right in front of me. Why are you low? Just because it takes a while. Oh, you're just having trouble because you just take a while. Well, here. I can help that. I think I messed up my ratio, but whatevs. Ratios don't have to be perfect. And 2. Oops. 2. Where's our long-handed? Where are our long-handed? Right in front of me. Output, 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 output. And now... give it some power. There we go. Okay. How many do you need? You do 2 copper cable every half second. That's 4 a second. You need 4 every 8 seconds. So one of these can do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't... Okay, so I can still increase this by another 8 before we run out of copper cable. And I actually have a really neat copper red circuit setup in mind. Unfortunately, it needs... well... okay, so there's no point... that's... oh! There's no point in that. Nope, not that one. Okay. And then we need to upgrade. There we go. Beautiful. So you are top input, top output. I'm out of blue belt again. Which means if I want more throughput, I'm just gonna have to do this. There we go. So we're taking 3/4 of it, which will be up to 1 yellow belt, or 2 yellow belts, which is a red belt. And we're pushing out iron gears. I'm just gonna, well, 39. Okay. And we're gonna deconstruct this, because we don't need it anymore. Just straight up do not need it. Goodbye. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade that. Beautiful. You know what? That was silly. I mean, yeah, I guess it jump-started it in the very short term, but by the time I see those results, I apparently was getting circuits. Or belt. I don't have it on my hotbar yet. Cool. Wait for it. It's gonna spit out a whole bunch. Right? Hello? What's going on? Oh, we just don't have enough iron. How do we not have enough iron? Oh, it goes in spurts. Because of the train. I mean, we don't have a very big buffer. And we're using it literally as fast as we are getting it. So we're going to have spurts of iron. So we'll just have to live with that. Cool. Okay, so iron is backed up. So it on our circuit production, which means we can still... We don't even need to upgrade those belts. We just need to make more. So you go away. Do that. Actually, oh, you're going the wrong way anyway. Okay. Oh, I have stuff in the logistics system. Yay! I think that was the first time I've actually just built something with robots. That my base robots did it for me. There we go. Well, once we fix the direction on this, there we go. So now we've significantly increased our green circuit production, which will in turn increase our red circuit production because that's all that they wait for. Yeah, well, they're not even actually waiting for anything right now, which is, it is what it is. Beautiful. Oh, copper's not getting all the way down. We need more copper. we're getting a full yellow belt copper. I mean, this can use half a yellow belt. That's what... the problem with these splitters is that you only ever actually get half a belt. And if you remember, when we were first starting, we used a sort of what people have been calling a priority splitter. But the problem is that your actual throughput goes down. Your belts become full, but they're not actually full throughput. So it's useless. I mean, I'd rather have half a belt. I'd rather give each offshoot only half a belt than have my overall throughput be lower. And even still, the problem that you have is that, okay, all of my iron is going here. And until gears back up, I don't get anything else. Which isn't as good as just getting some. Because do you get what I'm saying? I'd rather get a bit of something than just none. And I'd rather get some science done if I want science done than absolutely no science because our gears aren't backed up yet. Like that seems a bit ridiculous. Okay. Give me. Okay. Look at that. That looks great. I'm getting a lot more. What is our current limiting factor is that we only have so much iron. And look at that. That's a near full yellow belt that's just you don't realize how much more blue belt can hold than yellow belt. It's like 4 times as much. So you look at that, that's pathetic. But that's all that we can get. That's literally all that we can get. So do I want to... Well, we've increased this. Yes. But do I want to immediately work on... Shove it in a factory building so we can get a lot more? In, like, no space whatsoever. Or should we work on getting more iron or more copper in here to begin with? Because I don't think it's getting all the way to the bottom. It's getting all the way to the bottom. Okay, so the fact that it is backing up. Oh no, it's a lack of iron. Let me see what I can do about that. I know, I don't need to upgrade the very end of the belt. But I did, so there. Okay. So that's like where all of our iron's going. We have very little moving after it. Do red circuits require iron? No. Okay, so we don't really use much iron aside from green circuits and gears. Like that is most of our iron use, it looks like. Or at least that's where our bottleneck is. Well, that's where our bottleneck is currently. So how can we increase the iron? We can increase the iron. We can increase the iron by getting another iron outpost. Is there a spot for an iron outpost? Just get some iron and belt it, but that's not efficient at all. Well, we need to finish. We need to, because there's still that iron patch up there. That iron patch up there. And I think that I included that in the yard. Nope, I did not, because I couldn't see it because there was stuff in the way. I wish I could see down there. Go away. Okay, we need to just increase the iron that we're getting. Need to see where the bottleneck we need to see where the bottleneck of our iron supply is. But that's gonna wait until the next episode because we're out of time. So this has been Factorio with your host, me, Pilot42. And remember, I never said I'm any good at this game. I'm just adequate. And as always, it's been nice having you. And until next time, you take care.